Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited for today's video. I am going to be testing out 6 different ovulation tests for you guys, and I'm going to do this over a period of 3 days. So I have chosen 6 different tests ranging from the cheapest test strips I'm pretty sure you can find to the most expensive ovulation test on the market. There's some digital ones thrown in there, some cheap test strips, a whole wide range to give you guys a really good idea of, are the expensive ones worth it? Are the cheap ones, do they even work? You know, that's what I want to get from this video. And to make it even better, instead of just testing on the day I think I'm ovulating, I'm going to test over a period of 3 days. So hopefully I will be able to show you low readings, high readings, and peak readings as well. And we'll be able to see if every single test picks them up and if they all show the same thing, and really do a good comparison to find out which one is the best ovulation test. I'm really excited for this. I spent a lot of money on this video, so let me tell you, those digital ovulation tests are not cheap. It's actually quite crazy how much they are. And then at the end we're going to come back and we're going to discuss from different viewpoints which ones we think are the best ovulation tests on the market. So I do still have 6 minutes left on the mirror analyzer, but the other ones are all done. So I'm going to go through these ones. The easy at home one, reading low. This one is also reading low, and this is the Walgreens brand. This is the Equate, so this is the Walmart one. That one is also reading low. So is the Clear Blue. And so is the Walgreens ovulation kit as well. They are all reading low, which is good because today is cycle day 11. Like I said, I usually ovulate on cycle day 14, so they should all be reading low, so that's great. They are all correct right now. So yeah, the fact that these are all showing low right now is a good sign, and I am excited to keep testing every day and see what they all say when I am actually peaking. So going based off of speed, you can tell that the strips and the non-digital ones are definitely the quickest. The Clear Blue digital one is still processing, and so is the mirror analyzer. That still has 11 minutes. So that one is by far the longest one that takes to process. Just keeping that in mind. The Clear Blue digital is the next longest, and the other ones, they all came up pretty much straight away. And look at those results. So I am only on cycle day 12, and it looks like I am peaking. These are pretty peak results, where that first line is either the same darkness and same color as the test line, or even darker. So yeah, that first one is the easy at home one, and the second one is the cheap Walgreens brand. This one is the Equate, which is the Walmart brand, and that one definitely is showing a high peak reading as well. More expensive Walgreens one as well. So I will just let the 2 digital ones process, and then I'll come back and show you guys what the results are. So the Clear Blue one has finished processing, and look at that. That is a peak result, not even high. It has gone straight to peak. And let me just show you what I mean. So that is on the box what it says. Yesterday I had low, and today I'm straight at peak. I did not even get a high reading for 1 day. Alrighty, so as you just saw, the mirror analyzer finished processing and it came up with a high result. So clearly I am peaking, as every single test shows a peak result, which is amazing. So going by this, you can see that every single ovulation test definitely works because they are all reading the same thing. I will continue to test tomorrow as well, and we'll see what happens. It may still be a peak reading, or it may drop down to a high or straight back down to a low. We will see. So, but at least from today, you can see that all of the ovulation tests definitely work, and we'll conclude which one is sort of best at the end of the video when I am done testing over a 3 or 4 day period. Okay guys, so here are all of the non-digital tests. They have all done processing, and as you can see from the results, it looks like I am still in high fertility. I wouldn't say I'm peaking anymore. I would definitely say my peak was yesterday, because yesterday those first lines were actually darker than the control line. And now they're pretty much the same as the control line, which means I'm still high, I'm still fertile, so that's great. So as you saw from before, the clear blue one actually shows, once you get a peak, it shows that peak smiley face for 48 hours after you test. So obviously for me, it's only been 24 hours. But I still took the test because you can still see on the test, you can still see those 2 lines. So you can still kind of read it. They are all reading as basically high fertility. And I'm now just gonna wait for the mirror analyzer to finish processing as well. So my mirror analyzer just finished and it's coming back as saying I have an LH of medium. So yes, I'm definitely lower than yesterday. Yesterday was definitely my peak, and today it has dropped, but I'm definitely still fertile, so you can still try for a baby. Still all good to go. So I'm just going to add in a shot of the line progressions here, starting with the Equate. This is the Walmart brand. And as you can see, cycle day 11 definitely low. Cycle day 12, that first line is stronger than the control line, so that is a peak. And then cycle day 13, where that first line is the same as the control line, that is a high reading. So we went from low to peak, and now we are starting to drop back down. And then this is the clear blue digital one, pulled out of the digital reader. But cycle day 11 is definitely low. I mean, you can't even see that test line. Cycle day 12, the test line is significantly stronger than the control. And cycle 13, it's a little bit stronger, but not as strong as the 12. And then this is the Walgreens ovulation kit. This is actually really, really good one for reading. You can really see those lines well. Cycle day 11 low, cycle day 12, that first line significantly stronger than the control, and then cycle day 13 is, they are pretty much the same. So every single brand definitely works, what can I say? And then here is the cheap little test strips from cycle day 11 at the top. Low reading, cycle day 12 has a peak reading, and then cycle day 13, you could say that was a peak reading as well, but I can definitely see that it's not as strong as cycle day 12, so I'm going to take that as a high reading, but definitely still a high reading, so definitely still fertile. Okay, so that was very, very interesting, the results that I got, but I'm happy to say that they all worked, at least, right? So now I'm going to tell you the price per test strip for each brand. So all I did was take the price that I paid for the box of test strips and divided it by how many were in that box, okay? So starting from the most expensive test. The most expensive one was the mirror analyzer, and those come in at $20 per test. Okay, it's a $200 kit and you get 10 ovulation tests, so $20 per test. And then the second one is the Clear Blue Digital. I think we all figured that one out. The Clear Blue Digital one comes in at $4.8 per test. So definitely nowhere near as expensive as the mirror one, but definitely more expensive than all the other ones on the market, pretty much. So yeah, almost $5 per test for that one. The most expensive one is the Walgreens kit. So not the cheap test strip, but the actual sort of more sturdy ovulation. They call it a kit. Those came in at $2.4 per test. Fourth most expensive one, and it was tied with the fifth most expensive one, were the Walgreens strips. They came in at $1.3 per test, and so did the Equate, which is the Walmart brand ovulation test as well. They came in at $1.3 per test as well. But the cheapest one, and it's just like insanely cheap compared to all the other ones, was the Easy at Home ones, because they came in a box. You get 50 ovulation tests and 20 pregnancy tests, so 70 strips for $17. Okay, that's 30 cents per test. 30 cents compared to the other ones, which were all over $1 or $2 or $4 or $20. Like, you cannot beat the price with the Easy at Home test strips. You're gonna have to excuse the lighting. The clouds are going over and then going away. It's making me look very white. But yes, but from a price point of view, the Easy at Home ones are the best. Now, from an actual working point of view, you saw from the video and the clips before that they all worked exactly the same. I got the exact reading on all 6 tests, and that just goes to show the accuracy. So they're all equal in terms of, do they get the job done? Yeah, they do. They all read the same thing for the low, high, and peak reading. You saw that for yourself. So I can't really say which one is the best that way, because they all worked. So, but that's at least a good thing. Now let's talk about the easiness and the quickness of doing each test. The 2 digital ones are the hardest and the longest. The digital ones, you have to take out a test strip and then put it into the digital reader and then wait at least 5 or even 18 minutes for the mirror one. So from that point of view, the 2 digital ones are the worst from a easiness point of view. The easiest ones for me are the 2 cheap test strips, the Walgreens brand and the Easy at Home. Super easy, you just take straight out the packet, dip it in, and you read it. Like, you can't beat how easy that is. And then the other 2 were sort of in the middle, which are the actual sort of sturdy, I'm calling them sturdy, I'm sure you know what I mean, the sturdy test strips, where you take the cap off, dip it in, put the cap back on, and then read it. Super easy as well, but not as easy as one of the cheap little test strips. So from an easiness point of view, the cheap test strips get it again. From those 3 different perspectives, I'm gonna say that the best ovulation test for you guys for price point, easiness, and accuracy is the Easy at Home. Like, you can't beat it. It's proven to you. I hope I proved it to you in this video anyway. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Easy at Home test strips. They work really well. So I hope you guys found this video helpful in any way. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to. Leave me lots of ideas of any other fertility related videos that you want to see. I enjoy making them. Yeah, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.